relationships?
Fuck. It depends, man. Honestly, because we all know people that are like, shit. We talking like grown ass, like 50 and above, single. You know what I'm saying? Like not married. Probably never even been in a serious relationship. If they have, they just didn't like it enough to marry him. You know, so I think relationships vary from person to person. Some people love them, some people like them, some people don't like them, some people hate them. It's just, you know, you gotta decide what you want in life. Because I know, I don't know, I've never been married, but I know from my own experience, it's probably more fun to be single sometime, but it's probably a hell of a lot more convenient and relaxing to be in a relationship most of the time. Just because you know that you have, like you can count on something or somebody, you know? Instead of you being single, that's all you. You got friends, but you don't have a mate or, you know, a significant other or whatever you want to call it. So when you're single, there are a lot of good parts and bad parts, and when you're in a relationship, there's a lot of good parts and bad parts. But I can't speak from a female perspective. I'm gonna speak from a male perspective, and I can say, being on the male end, it sure does make you just want to be single because they fucking crazy. Women are insane, and I don't care what nobody says. They are fucking crazy. Like they literally, I don't know how it happened, but they evolved to think with their heart. I don't even, is that even physically possible? Like, can you think with this organ, and this one up here basically just be like, la, 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 like, you know, it doesn't even fucking exist half the time, unless they're at work. If they in their career and, you know, in their field, they be handling business, you know, like they concentrating all the time, focused. When they come home, it's like, why don't you talk to me? I don't understand what the problem is. It's like, shut the fuck. Like, if you just shut up for a minute, everything would be okay. And I'm just saying, I think sometimes women don't understand men because men think logically, and men don't understand women because women think emotionally, or, you know, think through emotion.
Yeah, fair.
And that's my take on relationships / the other sex. Because if I go on any longer, it's gonna turn into a debate. So let's just stop there.
Okay.
I think relationships, that's kind of like to each his own. Like, some people like them, some people don't. It depends on your compatibility with the person that you are with or who you want to be with or whatever. And I think relationships should be based on just those two people sometimes. I think that a lot of people get other stuff in the way. Convenience, kids, all types of stuff. Because I know my parents don't like each other, but guess what? They're married. I don't want to be married to somebody that I don't like. I don't even want to be with somebody that I don't like. I think relationships can be beneficial. I think they're fun when you make them fun, but I think it takes effort from everybody, from both sides, to make a relationship what it's supposed to be, and to make it beneficial to both sides. You're always supposed to learn from a relationship, whether it's good or bad. If it's bad, you learn what you're not supposed to do and what you expect, what you don't expect. And if it's good, then take that and know that's how it's supposed to be. You're never supposed to be in a relationship that you don't want to be in. You're not supposed to be in a relationship like if you don't like the other person, because that's only hurting you in the end. And if you're not happy, how can you make somebody else happy?
Good words.
It ain't for everybody. It really ain't. Like, stubborn person, you never get along in a relationship. It's a give and take thing. Like, you gotta be willing. Nobody is made to actually be in a relationship. That's something that people thought was more convenient for them. They figured it was a way of life. It caught on, and people like that dream. But if you think about it, people get irritated because everybody has their own comfort zone, like an invisible cushion around themselves. And when you get somebody that invades that comfort zone a lot, you gotta be strong enough and not stubborn to accept it and accept that person. Like, if you can't take their flaws and turn it into a good thing, or recognize they good over their flaws, then you ain't gonna get nowhere. You're gonna be single all your life, and you might hate that, but being stubborn, that's just the way it's gonna happen, and vice versa. Like, they gotta be equal. if both of y'all don't take the other person's flaws, then it's just not gonna work. People can be married from forever, you know what I'm saying? But then there's other people that thought that was the one. They thought, all right, it's gonna be gravy or anything like this. But unless y'all feel the same way, unless y'all willing to give up that comfort zone together, it's just not gonna happen, and it's gonna fail. And that's why you got people with kids and no husband, or kids and no wife. You know, there's bachelors and bachelorettes out here trying to party with kids when you're supposed to be trying to give that kid a life, and you can't. Your kid may, it's a possibility that they can grow up, and because of the ways society projects things and the way the kid needs both genders in their life, if you live in the life you live in, then that kid is going to have some type of problems. I won't say significant problems. It can be small social problems. But if a dude grow up without his father, he's going to be more in touch with his feminine side. Possibly, unless his mother is in touch with her masculine side, then it counters out. But without both, you can't have an equal balance. Something is going to be unstable. As you can tell, I like to look at it from a scientific way. But
think logically.
As unstable, you just going to create problems. But with a balance, it'll be a lot easier. And I feel if you're not really into that other person, don't waste your time. Because, put your hand down. Because if you're not into that person, then you just you're not gonna get anywhere. Time is money. You waste your time, you wasting your money. And that's all I gotta say.
Okay.
I would also like to say, don't have kids with somebody you don't want to spend the rest of your life with. Because if you're not willing to give that kid both sides, like Zill said, then that's real selfish.
And no more dumb niggas having kids. I'm tired of that shit.
Don't get pregnant by no dumb nigga.
I love dumb
Don't get
niggas.
pregnant if you're not married.
Stop making coon babies.
You want to be
Tired little porch monkeys.
We don't want to see these
enough.
kids on the
in the
block
making.
with no daddy.
I'm tired of seeing
And
a
they hair not
7-year-old
combed,
trying
okay?
to pop her booty. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
We don't want to see that. No more kids outside
Please stop
relationships.
giving your kids perms.
It's not
Bald-headed little black girls is not cool. If she can't put her hair in a ponytail, something is wrong.
We're going to do hair on there too.
Something
my
is
hair.
wrong.
What's
Don't
with
do
that?
the hair thing, because please don't, because we all have different stances on that. Zay feel the way, I feel the way.
No, we
you
should do
feel the
hair.
way,
That would be
you
real
feel the
interesting
way.
if we did hair.
Oh shit!
I think we should do hair.
I gotta leave tomorrow. We can be at least 48 more hours.
Religion.
All right. Yeah, religion. I'm not a fan of religion at all. Spirituality is a totally different entity altogether. Because I'm definitely spiritual, and I definitely know that there's a God. I believe in God, and I believe that there's a heaven. However, I do not believe in the Christian teachings, nor the Judaic teachings, nor all of the Muslim teachings. I don't necessarily believe in any of the man-made teachings, which is religion. Religion is a man-made thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with how man has interpreted what he thinks God says or what he thinks God does and why he does it. Because to me, you're a man just like me. You see stuff differently than I'm going to see it. I'm not going to follow your teachings to the T, because that's not what God said. It's what you think God said. So by all rights, you have all the rights in the world to go follow that, and I can't impede you at all unless you try to take my life. You know, like other than that, I'm just a spiritual person. I don't go to church, and I'm not gonna listen to a pastor try to preach to me about this,
the word,
this and that. Right, the word. And I mean, it's called King James Bible because King James fucking rewrote it. Why would I read that? You know what I'm saying? The Old Testament is still something that was interpreted and rewritten. I don't know. Like one day I'll probably read it and determine for myself. So, yeah.
How much time do you got?
10 minutes.
Okay. Religion, I've had this discussion a lot, so I can kind of cut it short. Religion is a crock of shit. I think that it's not that I don't respect religion, because if you're Christian, if you're Muslim, I respect you because you're human and I'm human. But I feel like people play too much in religion and not into spirituality. You're worried about what somebody said, what somebody did, instead of the overall message. The overall message of all religions, no matter what it is to love everyone else as if they were yourself.
You gotta love each other.
Period. And they completely, and it's like, it's mind-boggling how every religion misses that one simple point to prove their point that my religion is right, yours is wrong, and that's the bottom line. I don't understand that.
Right.
I think that I believe in God. I believe that God is in everybody, and the way that you find God is within yourself. The way that you find love is within yourself. Heaven is your heaven. Hell is your hell. I think that religion, anything that causes war is not good. And religion
anything that causes that much war and has caused more deaths than anything else on the planet can't be that damn good.
No. It's
So
not.
you're saying if religion is causing more death than war, then it's really...
Well, Christianity
More
has.
bad than good.
War is over.
Religion has done more bad than good. If religion, because like I just said, it misses the point. How can you teach love and everlasting love through God and through yourself if you're killing somebody because you don't agree with? And it's all about the way that they praise God, the way that they find their way to God. The way that he finds his way to God is different than mine, so I'm gonna kill him because he don't follow the way that I do it. Really? Okay, that sounds like a hell to me, but I'm just me.
Okay.
Man, Christians gonna kill me.
Crazy
But
holy rollers.
I think there is a God. I can't see if it has a gender, because I really don't know. I just know it's something higher than us that has control over a lot of stuff. To me, I don't think religion is cool for some people. That's the way they decided to find God. But as far as the religion, I don't like, for some reason, Christians like the only ones that it's they way or the highway. Like, if you don't follow, I mean, it's a lot like that, but but Christianity is one of the top ones where they try to get you to follow them. They talk the most about hell. If you don't follow the book, if you don't follow it by the book, by the rules, which everybody is human, people make mistakes, nobody is perfect, you're not going to be able to live like that. They condemn you, oh, you're going to hell, you're doing this, you're doing that. I think it's a bunch of bull. Like, okay, I'll go sit in church with anybody, any religion, and I'll listen to the sermon, but I won't necessarily believe 100% what they said, just because, like he said, it's more of how you feel. You're not going to agree with somebody else 100% because you would be them if you did.
Right.
And
booyah.
I feel like today religion is blown way out of hand because everybody is throwing up churches and stuff, getting money. They telling you to pay your tithes, but when what a tithe actually is that you giving back to somebody, you helping somebody. It's not necessarily monetary wise, and that's what people get that mixed up. They go, oh, I have to pay my tithes, but if you help somebody, it could have been with a math problem, it could have been with homework, it could have been pushing an old lady car down the street. That's a tithe. Now, I didn't have to give out money in any of them circumstances, but religion nowadays play on that, and it's all a human-made scam to me. If you believe in God, believe in God, believe in your own way, find a connection to that God in your own way. Some people sacrifice their hair. Other ethnics, they put it in their head. I really don't understand that. But like I said, man, like, go after what's best for you. If religion is that for you, do it. I mean, I got best friends that religion is like this for them. That's good for you, but my God and me don't require no church, no house of God, because my God is with me wherever I go.
Bang.
So my house could be that house of God. This house is that house of God because He with me at all times.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Religion is a form of control used specifically, I think, by America to control its citizens. It scares. It's a scare tactic to control its citizens, to keep everybody just kind of
You just blew my mind.
easy. Just
I want to say
like,
America though.
No, probably the world.
I'll say the world.
I would say Rome, the Roman
Rome.
Catholic
Ever
Church.
since Roman Catholic, yeah, that's about right.
Dictatorships.
That's
Dictatorships.
yeah. It just controls the people to make sure there's no real
Because you can threaten
rebellion.
people's life, but once you threaten people's eternal life, they start
Right.
getting real fucking scared.
That's
They start shutting
that's
the fuck
real
up.
shit. So if you tell me I'm going to hell, I'm gonna burn in fire for eternity. For eternity, according to American Christians. Well, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna just go to church and pay my tithes. But if you're a bad person, you're a bad person. But like I said, it's your life. You find God the way that you want to. And if your God tells you to go to church and pay your tithes, go to church and pay your tithes. But just know that you're being brainwashed.
It really is a form of control. Because I'm gonna make this real quick. Because what I don't understand is how could somebody be so in touch with their roots and talk about they need reparations because their ancestors were enslaved when their ancestors could have been some assholes and they don't even know that. But I don't get how you could be talking about all that type of stuff, know that your ancestors was brought over here for slavery, and then adopt they religious ways talking about you're a Christian. I just don't understand that. Like your ancestors were not Christians over in Africa. That's where you may have been from. I don't know that I came from Africa. I'm kind of light. I could have been from anywhere. But what I'm saying is, people too caught up in trying to get something, especially the African American race or the Black American race. They too caught up in trying to get a handout for free because that's what they was taught, and I just don't believe in that.